Hey, how have you been? What have you been doing lately? And they are both present perfect and present perfect continuous. So, what's the difference between the two tenses? When do we use them? Why do we use them? How do we use them? Well, this video will answer those questions. So, if you're ready, let's jump in. Okay, we use both present perfect and present perfect continuous to talk about the past with a connection to the present. But we use them in different ways, and sometimes using the wrong tense just sounds weird. But first things first, the grammar. To form the present perfect, we use have or has and a past participle. Example, I've lived here since 2017. To form the present perfect continuous, we use have or has plus been and the present participle. Example, I've been living here for 8 years. So, what's the difference? Well, when you use verbs like work, live, or study, there is no real difference, as long as you are expressing time using for or since. So keep watching and you'll see when there is a difference with using those verbs. But let's take a look at some examples where the correct tense matters. Number 1, stative verbs. Most of the time we use present perfect and not present perfect continuous because these verbs describe a state and not an action. So verbs like know, love, like, and own we use with present perfect. Example, I've known David for years. Say hi, David. He doesn't talk much. Not, I've been knowing David for years. Using the continuous form makes it sound like an activity, and the stative verb know can't be an activity. I've always liked rock music. Not, I've always been liking rock music. I've been here for 10 minutes. Not, I've been being here for 10 minutes. Yeah, that sounds really weird. So tip, use stative verbs, use present perfect. Number 2, completed and uncompleted actions. We use present perfect to focus on a completed action, and we use present perfect continuous to focus on an uncompleted activity. For example, I've watched Stranger Things. Okay, you watched it, and the action is complete. I've been watching Stranger Things. Okay, so you've seen 2 seasons, but you're still watching Stranger Things. The focus is on the activity, the uncompleted activity. I've cleaned the kitchen. So the kitchen is clean now. The focus is on the completed action. I've been cleaning the kitchen. So you might still be cleaning the kitchen, or you're halfway done and you're taking a break. The focus is on the activity, the uncompleted activity. Number 3, quantity and frequency. Now, here's something important. When we're talking about a specific quantity or the number of times that something has happened, we use present perfect and not the continuous. So let's look at quantity first. I've had 6 cups of coffee today. Not, I've been having 6 cups of coffee today. Yeah, that just sounds wrong. So, present perfect connects 6 cups of coffee to today. But the quantity can always change. For example, 11 a.m. I've had 2 cups of coffee today. 2 p.m. I've had 5 cups of coffee today. 5 p.m. I've had 9 cups of coffee today. So the quantity can always change. Let's take a look at frequency. I've gone to the gym twice this week. Not I've been going to the gym twice this week. Present perfect connects twice to this week, but the number of times can change. Like Wednesday, I've gone to the gym twice this week. Friday, I've gone to the gym 3 times this week. Next Friday, I haven't gone to the gym this week. I should probably go at least once. That's why present perfect is so common in English. The quantity and the number of times can always change. Just like, I've been to India once and I can go again. But I've never been to Russia. But there's always a first time for everything. So, find some love for present perfect. It's an important part of everyday English. Number 4, temporary or unusual situations. And here's where present perfect continuous really shines, because it's not just temporary or unusual situations. It can be used for a temporary emotional or physical state. So, if I ask you the question, why are you so tired? I've been working long hours. Not I've worked long hours, because that sounds like a completed action. Remember, I've worked here since 2017 and I've been working here for 8 years have the same meaning because I'm expressing time with for and since. I've been feeling sick lately, and that's unusual because I generally don't get sick. Or I haven't been sleeping well, probably because I've been working long hours. And what's up with David? He's been acting really strange lately. Or I usually work in the city, but I've been working from home lately. Now, these situations are not permanent, but they're happening around now. We use the continuous form to show that something is ongoing or not normal for that person. Number 5, time expressions. Let's take a look at some time expressions that are commonly used with these two tenses. For and since are used with both tenses. For tells us the duration of an activity, and since tells us when the activity started. Just like, I've studied English for 2 years, and she's been playing the piano since she was a child. Already and yet are used in present perfect and cause some confusion, so let's sort that out. Have you seen the movie? No, I haven't seen the movie. I'm asking about a completed action, so you can add emphasis by adding yet to the end of the question or a negative sentence. Have you seen the movie yet? No, I haven't seen the movie yet. Important, you cannot use yet at the end of a positive sentence. So you can't say, yeah, I have seen the movie yet. It's only used for a question or a negative sentence. Already is used to show that something has happened before now. It usually comes between have has and the past participle, or it comes at the end of a sentence. Just like, have you seen the movie already? Yeah, I've already seen the movie. Yeah, I've seen the movie already. I've done my homework already. I've already done my homework. Remember, Use already to emphasize that something has happened before now, and we use it in present perfect and not the present perfect continuous. Lately means recently or in the recent past and is commonly used with present perfect continuous to talk about things that have been happening over a short, recent period of time. Just like, what have you been doing lately? I've been trying a new diet lately. I've been working on a new project lately. And my car's broken, so I've been taking the bus to work lately. These adverbs help the listener understand the time frame, even if we don't say exactly when something happened. Okay, that's it for today. If you found this lesson helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you for the next one. Thanks, everybody.